Yes, when I was 10 years old, I used to live in Shepherd's Bush in West London, not that far from here. And every Saturday afternoon, I used to go to Shepherd's Bush Market. You see, I was very keen to see what people were selling, what they were buying, but most importantly, what they were throwing away. Because very frequently among the rubbish, I could find something useful, for instance, wooden boxes from which I could make a cricket bat. But every Saturday afternoon, there was a very strange man. He was completely bald, and he was selling medicines. He was selling medicines in the form of purple tablets like this. And he told everyone that these tablets were very good for you because they could cure you of any disease. Whether you had a headache, a toothache, muscle pain, neuralgia, nostalgia, you name it, this medicine would cure it. So people were very fascinated to actually be able to buy this medicine. And they wanted to know why they should buy it. And he said the reason why this medicine was so particularly good and other medicines were bad is because this medicine does not contain any acid. And everyone knows that acids burn. And he had some examples to show people. He had some common medicines displayed on the table outside in the open air, and he showed these medicines to people and told people how evil they were. He had, for instance, Seidlitz powders used for stomach complaints, which contained tartaric acid. Acids burn. He then had some Andrews liver salts used for indigestion. They contain citric acid. Acids burn, he would say. And then he had some aspirins used for headaches and many other purposes. And if you read the label here, they contain acetyl salicylic acid. Acids burn. And he said, please allow me to demonstrate to you the awful damage that these medicines can do, which contain acids in your stomachs. And he had a little table, and on the table he had a tin mat, a sort of a thing, and there was some crystals on it. And he put the aspirins on the crystals like this. And then he said, when you are suffering from a headache or toothache or something, it is entirely possible that you may also have a sore throat. And for that purpose, you may take some syrup. So he had some Sanatogen baby syrup, cough syrup, which is rich in glycerine, and he poured some of that on. And then he said, furthermore, he said, you may take some water. You may like to drink some water with your medicine. So he sprinkled some water on, and he said, watch carefully, because I'm going to show you how this horrible medicine containing acid could start to burn in your stomach. And as the man was talking, as he was talking, suddenly the whole thing burst into flame. People were absolutely terrified of what the consequences would be of taking such a medicine. And do you know what they did? They put their hands in their pockets and they pulled out £0.50, which was a lot of money in those days, and they used to buy his medicine.